winter sits in his rocking chair. Gather around, gather around. You say when and where, and I'll be there. Gather around, gather around.
You need to stay a while, I feel like telling some stories. You need to stay a while, I feel like telling some stories.
Okay.
You need to stay a while, I feel like telling some stories.
Like this one right here.
Like this one
Once
right
I was flipping
here.
the channels and stopped on MTV. Q-Tip from Tribe was on the MIC. He was talking about how Low in Theory almost went platinum, man. He only walked away with 30 grand.
30 grand.
That's kinda scary when you think about it. When you're underground and say you wanna blow up, your friends clown. But if I ever make an album that sells almost a mil, I'd at least like to get enough back to buy a Honda Civic. Live at a clown at the rap life is on top. And just to get it, fools be butchering hip-hop. If you're stuck for a challenge, watch how these whores fuck for cabins. One thing I've learned is it takes more luck than talent. Don't believe me? Turn on the TV. Fuse MTV or BET, you won't see me, but you'll see some fake school ED wearing fake jewelry, rapping, standing in front of a rented mansion. The chick that's dancing all up on him doesn't even know his name. She's just hoping the more famous rappers watching, so she can dance for him. Your chances are slim of hooking up if the pockets in your pants are empty. Since this story is based on actual events and the facts just presented to you are common sense. If you didn't know, now you do. But how could you still pursue a career in this business now that you know the truth? When old man Winter sits in his rocking chair. Gather around, gather around. You say when and where, and I'll be there. Gather around, gather around.
You need to stay a while, I feel like telling some stories.
I got one more.
You need to stay a while, I feel like telling some stories.
You gonna like
you
this
need to
one.
stay a while, I feel like telling some stories.
Like this one right
Like
here.
this
one
right
of
here.
the many things I don't get about women. Most of them like being with dudes that mistreat them. I'm a nice guy searching for help. My sister even told me you're gonna have to be a jerk if you're sick of jerking yourself. One time I met this chick through my sister, no makeup, a tomboy who had just gone through a bad breakup. Didn't seem too interested till I said I rapped. She sat on my lap, I dreamed of giving her ass a slap. Yeah. Now she's feeling me, it's apparent. But for some strange reason, she's hesitating, introducing me to her parents. The day came, the door opened, I started smiling. Firm handshake, hello sir, kill him with kindness. He said he knew my family and told me all was well. Have fun on the date and call if we were gonna be late. You see, parents love me, especially fathers. They love the fact that I showed up to date their daughter. Don't give him a reason to say I'll break this clown's neck. He offered me a drink and said she'd be down in a sec. I guess I give off a non-threatening vibe. That's why he threw his keys at me. Thanks for letting me drive. But here's the thing, when my date came out and saw me and her pops acting like buds, she was like, what the fuck? I found out the hard way. If her parents like you, she won't no more. Ain't that a bitch? That's why Mrs. Cleen doesn't exist. When old man Winter sits in his rocking chair. Gather around, gather around. You say when and where, and I'll be there. Come on, gather around, gather around. Now I could go on and on, but I think we're gonna stop right here. Oh, come on. Tune in on the next album, kids. Okay. Good night.
You need to stay a while, I feel like telling some stories.